Welcome to Classic Banjo Lessons, episode 15. I'm Aaron Jonah Lewis, and this is where I sit and practice. Those first 11 episodes were in the spot where I rehearse with my piano player friends. Difference between practicing and rehearsing is practicing is what you do to prepare for rehearsal. It's just kind of like making the batter and then putting it in the oven. And then when the cake comes out, that's performance. That's when you serve it to the public. Okay, so today we're going to play, we're going to learn some of these techniques and ideas here in preparation for mountain polka. So we have exercise in A minor, etude in A minor, and a triplet exercise. And then just a little note on first and second endings. So let's start with the exercise in A minor. The only thing I would point out about this that might be new is that for the D minor chord, we're going to use our little finger on both the first and second strings on the 3rd fret, like that. If you need a little bit of leverage, kind of pull away, you know, using your outside edge of your hand. So don't try to push down. You want to have your pinky flat and just kind of pull away so that your pinky gets the fingers, the strings down on that fret. Now here we go. Exercise in A minor, nice and easy. So let's go. Yeah, here we go. Metronome at 66. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Repeat. Right, on that second line there, you're going to do the same thing you did in the first line, which is to say, get your pinky down on both strings at the same time. Alright? So, let's go on to the etude in A minor. Continued right hand practice. We're going to do a good old pattern, thumb, middle, index, middle. Okay? Here we go. I'm going to do this, there's no accents marked, but I'm going to do an accent on the first of every 4 notes. 3 and 4 and. This time I'm going to do every 3rd. And similar to the alternate picking practice, you know, the bread and butter, as I called it, you can do a lot of different, I think I have 11 different patterns you can try, putting the accents in different places. That's not even bringing in trying different tempos or different dynamics, just different accents. Or, you know, also doing staccato versus... Okay? Don't be in a hurry with this stuff. Like, you can really take your time. The more patient you are with it, the more you'll get out of it. Because you don't want to end up trying to play some piece or other and just not having the technical ability, and then you're stuck. You have this desire and you have this sound in your head that you want to create, but your fingers aren't cooperating. So take your time in these early stages and really make it sound as good as you can. Just really enjoy the sounds that you're making. So let's go on to triplets. A triplet is when you have 3 notes in the span of 1 beat. So usually we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are quarter notes. 1 and 2 and 3, and those are 8th notes. Triplet, triplet. Those are triplets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we get a lot of these in classic banjo music. I always think it's interesting how, you know, ragtime kind of came along a little bit later, and it's not like syncopation didn't exist before ragtime was a real popular genre. But if you listen to the pre-ragtime classic banjo music, it's so interesting all the things that the composers do to make it exciting and interesting. Before they were extensively using syncopation, so it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of triplet action in there. If only to make some nice ornaments. So here's the triplet exercise. Let's do it again, keeping the metronome at 66. 2 and 3 and repeat now. Okay, I would suggest playing it slower to practice, to get started, you know. Right hand pattern is always the same, thumb, middle, index. When you get comfortable with that, I'd suggest accenting the first note of every bar. Because it's in 3, it can be easy to lose track of where the downbeat is or what the phrasing is. So it's nice to... so on. Well, that's the whole thing. Practice slowly at first and gradually increase the tempo. Be sure to retain left-hand fingers as long as possible. As always, I'm always on about that sustain. So, and eventually you'll have... Now the last line of this page is about first and second endings. This just has to do with notation. When you see that 1 before the repeat sign, that means you're not going to play that the second time. You're going to go straight to where it says 2. So I'll just play this so you can hear how it sounds. There you go. That'll be our episode for today. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.